Eva's life took a remarkable turn when she met Jack. Day by day, Jack would make her feel loved and special. He would always have something up his sleeve to surprise Eva and make her smile. At this point, Eva was so sure she made the right decision when she said to Jack, "It's her day off," and she wanted to surprise Jack with a home-cooked meal. She knew that Jack doesn't have enough time to eat when he wakes up in the morning to go to work. She thought it was the least she could do. On her way to Jack's office, Eva saw a woman. She could be the same age as her mom, walking alone in the street. Something inside her ached. The woman was carrying a plastic basket and something heavy at the top of her head. Eva decided to pull over. "Excuse me." Eva called the woman's attention. "Let me give you a ride. Come on." She happily offered. "Oh no. It's okay. I manage." The woman politely refused. "No, ma'am. I insist." Eva got out of the car and helped the woman with her belongings. That's when Eva realized what she's carrying was a homemade dish. It looks like she is about to sell them in the street. "Where do you live, ma'am?" Eva asked instead. "No, I have to sell those. I need the money for my sick husband." The woman replied. By the way she talks, it is evident that she didn't have formal education. "I'll pay for all of them so you can go home to your husband." Eva happily offered. "Then we'll go to the grocery store. You can buy him food, medicine, and vitamins." The woman stared at her. When Eva looked at her eyes, she felt like she was looking in the mirror. "Why are you doing this?" The woman asked. It's the same question Eva was asking herself. "I don't. I just feel like I have to." She answered honestly. Just like what Eva promised, she paid for everything that the woman was carrying. They also went to the grocery and drugstore to buy vitamins and medicine, as well as grocery stocks. When they arrived at the woman's home, Eva felt terrible for them. They don't even have a decent door. Her husband can't stand on his own anymore. "How long have you been staying here?" Eva asked them. "We've been here since we were together." The woman answered. "I am Martha, by the way. This is my husband, Ben." "I'm Eva." She introduced herself while smiling. "What do you, sir?" Eva asked Ben, who is currently sitting in his worn-out wheelchair. "I used to work in a construction firm. One day, she was about to give birth. I fell from the 3rd floor of our site. It was a miracle that I'm still alive." Ben explained. "Where's your son or daughter?" She asked again. Her curiosity to know more about the couples made her forget where she was supposed to go. "My wife left her outside an orphanage. We can't keep her. We can't even put food in our mouths. We don't have a choice." Ben admitted. He was crying. He missed his lost daughter. "I can help you find her if you want." Eva held Ben's hand. "I want to help you find her. I can see you would have been an amazing dad. I was left outside an orphanage too. I never met my birth parents. Luckily I was adopted by a wonderful woman. I hope your daughter was lucky like me. You will help us? I want to see her." Ben cried even harder. Martha was just standing by the door watching her husband. She witnessed how he wept for their daughter every night on the first 10 years after they gave her away. He blamed himself for losing their child. "I don't care if she's mad at us. It's my fault. I got paralyzed. I just want to see how she was for the past 22 years. Eva was stunned. Their daughter was her age. What a coincidence, she thought. "Yes, I will help you find your daughter." Giselle was busy putting on her makeup in front of her vanity mirror. She's inspired, excited, and happy. For the first time in her life, she is going out on a date. Giselle picked her prettiest dress to match the mood of the day. "You're cheery. Do you have a date?" her dad asked her. He was standing outside her door. "Yes, Dad, I am going out on a date. And I'm happy to say that he is a gentleman," Giselle responded happily to her father's query. "I'm happy for you, sweetheart. When can I meet him?" her father asked her. "Well, I want to get to know him more first," Giselle answered. "Don't worry, Dad, when you meet him, you'd know that I'm sure of him." "I can't believe you're already old enough to get married," her dad said emotionally. "I still remember the day you were born. You are so tiny, so fragile, yet so precious." "Dad, calm down," Giselle jokingly said. "I'm not getting married yet." "I know, but you're already taking the first step." He protested. "You can't blame me. You're still my little girl. I love you, Dad. Giselle hugged her father tightly. Giselle laughed at their house with happiness in her heart. She knows that she is giving her time and attention to a man who is worth it. Giselle arrived at the restaurant they agreed upon. Giselle scanned the people inside the establishment and found the man he was looking for. He looked so handsome on his light pink polo shirt and cream-colored khaki pants. Sorry, did you wait for too long? Giselle apologized. If it's you I'm waiting for, I'm willing to wait however long it takes. Lyndon said as he held Giselle's hand. This gesture made Giselle's heart skip a beat. Lyndon, what is it? Giselle asked as she stuttered. I never met a woman as wonderful as you. I've seen how you take care of Eva, your family. Everybody but yourself. Lyndon's hand was cold. It made Giselle thought that he was just as nervous as she is. It made me wonder how great you will be as a mother. Giselle was overwhelmed with emotions. The butterflies in her stomach are dancing in a lovely melody. I don't want to waste any more time, Giselle. I want you to be my girl. Lyndon took her hand to his lips and placed a gentle kiss on it. Giselle didn't know how to answer, so she kissed him passionately instead. Eva was still confused when she finally arrived at Jack's office. While carrying the bag of food, she marched towards the front door. It was a 4-story building with a large sign of the company name. It is a well-established architectural firm with hundreds of offices around the country. Jack is one of their top architects. Jack's colleagues already knew Eva allowed her to go straight to Jack's office. And she had no idea of what she's going to see. A woman is standing behind Jack, who is facing the window. I love you, Jack. You know that. The woman said. Both of them had their back on Eva. We both know that you enjoy more than the others. I'm the only one who can make you happy and satisfied. She placed her hand on Jack's shoulder. He was caressing it as if trying to seduce the man. She doesn't even care if they're in the office. It took Jack a while before he answered her. He faced the woman with a blank stare and slightly shoved her aside. Don't you have self-respect? Jack said. His words were like daggers stabbing the woman's heart. We never had a relationship. We hook up, and that's it. Now it's time we stop hooking up. Why? Is there another woman? She asked as her voice cracked. Not another woman. Jack paused and smiled. I just found the one. Now leave. I don't want to see your face anymore. The woman left with teary eyes, but when she saw Eva standing by the door, her anger arose. Is the woman you're referring to? She angrily pointed a finger at Eva. She's the one. I said leave. Jack yelled at her. She was dumbfounded and felt ashamed. When the woman left, Jack apologized to Eva. He explained who she is and what was his relationship with her. It was the first time Eva saw Jack angry, but she tried to put herself in his shoes so she could understand. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Jack apologized again. I just don't want anyone to ruin what we have. I know, and I appreciate that. Anyway, I brought you lunch. Eva changed the subject to lighten up the mood. I know you don't often get the chance to have a homemade meal, so I thought I should bring you this. God, it smells delicious. Jack kissed Eva on her cheek. Oh, I'm hungry. Eva watched as Jack eats his lunch. She could feel his satisfaction and contentment. As their relationship progresses, Eva started to notice how simple Jack is. It's different than what people thought about him. He laughs easily, gets amazed easily. He even believes in old superstition. Jack is not the typical supermodel. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm starting to get conscious about my look. Jack complained like a child. I just love looking at you, Eva admitted. I'm so lucky to get to know you, the real you. Not the one in front of the cameras. You're falling in with me, aren't you? Jack teased. Yeah, actually, I think I do, Eva responded honestly. Jack was caught off guard by what Eva said. He didn't expect to hear those words from her. It made his heart flipped, and a smile form on his lips. He felt happy. Giselle can feel that her best is happy with how her life is going. But for some reason, her guts still tell her not to judge Jack. Sometimes she feels guilty for being mean to him without a valid reason. Giselle just can't. While she worries about Eva's love life, Giselle is building an incredible love story with Lyndon. Every day that she gets to spend with him, she's one step closer to dreaming of a life with him. You're stressing yourself about Eva again, Lyndon said behind. He found Giselle standing in front of her office window, watching as Eva walked towards Jack. Why can't you trust Jack? What did he do to you? Lyndon asked her. I don't know, Lynd, Giselle admitted. I'm trying to like him. I'm trying to be nice to him. But I just can't. She faced Lyndon. Am I a bad person? What? Are you kidding? If you're a bad person, then there is no good person left in the world. Lyndon joked. But seriously, don't you ever think of yourself a bad person? Why can't I give him a chance? Giselle feels. She feels like she's the antagonist in her best friend's happiness. You just love Eva. Sometimes we can feel the real intention of others because we want to protect our loved ones. Lyndon held her face and kissed her forehead before hugging her. They stayed there for a while, just enjoying each other's warmth. Giselle feels safe every time Lyndon hugs her. Like nothing terrible would ever happen to her. Stop overthinking, okay? Lyndon whispered in her ears while caressing the back of her head. Thank you, Lynd. I don't know what I'd do without you. I told you I love you. I love you and I love everything about you. Lyndon told her with so much emotion. Maybe Lyndon was right. Maybe Giselle should let Eva do what she thinks is suitable for her. She's old enough and perhaps she needs to let Eva walk on her own. Even if Giselle can do is worry about her. Even if she's scared of what might happen to her, all she can do is to pray and hope that she was wrong about Jack. Giselle sighed. You're right. I can't prevent Eva from getting hurt. It'll happen to her one way or another. I just have to be there for her when it happens. Thank you and I love you so much. Giselle kissed his lips. Jack knew that Eva was on a night shift yesterday, and she'll be out in an hour, so he decided to wait for her. Jack felt like a brand new person since he met Eva. The excitement that he felt every time they would be together is something new for him. Never in his experience being with different women that Jack ever felt happy to be with someone. Eva's workmates started coming out of the building and giving him the signal that he will see her again at any moment. Jack looked at his car's window to make sure he looks okay. But he didn't expect what will happen next. When he saw Eva walked out of the building and was happy to see him, a pair of women's hands grabbed his face and kissed him. Wide-eyed, Jack pushed the woman who he realized was one of his flings, Marie. He saw Eva standing a few feet away from them, stunned. Jack didn't know what to do. Baba. Marie greeted him excitedly. What are you doing here? She asked. What? Jack couldn't speak or move. I'm asking you, what are you doing here? Marie said, demanding an explanation. Eva walked away, wiping the tears that fell from her eyes. Even Evan's co-workers saw what happened, and they are giving him the dagger looks. She was already a few meters away when Jack finally realized what to do. Stay away from me, he just simply said before chasing after Eva. He ran as fast as he could to catch up to her, but she already got into her car. Jack watched as Eva immediately started the car and drove. But he wouldn't let her leave without explaining himself. So he jumped in the say of Eva's car. She almost hit her. Eva has never been so happy her entire life. The feeling that something was missing always haunted her. Growing in an orphanage, never knowing where you came from, digs a hole in your heart that can never be filled. But Jack successfully filled that hole. He made her feel complete and more. As Eva walked out of their office building, she saw Jack standing beside his car, waiting for her. She almost laughed when he repeatedly looked at his car's window to fix his hair. She was so lucky to have met him. That was Eva's thought. Day by day, Jack makes her feel that she was so blessed. She finally walked towards Jack. But to her surprise, a woman was walking towards him, smiling. Then it happened. Tears immediately fell from her eyes when the woman kissed Jack in front of her. She nailed in place. The "It's okay, ma'am" of her co-workers echoed to her ears as they walked by. She felt broken and ashamed. So Eva ran to her car. As she gets in, she saw Jack running in direction, but she was so angry she can't face them. Her foot quickly found the accelerator, drove as fast as she can. But Jack jumped to block the way. He was panting from the stunt he did. Eva, come on. Talk to me, Jack yelled while still blocking Eva's way. She was crying hard inside her car. Eva, please. Talk to me. Don't do this. Jack continued to beg. He was trying to open the winder on her side. He's her open up the side, trying to explain himself. Eva went home and cried so hard until she's asleep. So many things are running through her mind. She couldn't wrap her head around the idea that he was cheating on her. Feeling so much heartache, Eva went home and locked her door. Then she went straight to bed and cried even harder. After a while of crying, Eva loud knock outside her door. She stood up and opened only to Jack. Eva, but just slammed the door shut. Eva, open the door please, Jack begged. If you will not open this, I will kick it open. She stopped walking away from the door, contemplating if Jack was serious. Then she decided to open it finally. Eva, come on. You have to talk to me, Jack pleaded. Who is she? Eva asked blankly. She's Marie. One of my flings. Jack answered with his head down. Why was she there? She asked again. I don't know, I swear. I had no idea. Please, you have to believe me. Jack took a step forward, trying to reach her. But Eva stepped back. How many more of your flings will just appear out of nowhere, Jack? Eva's tears started falling again. How many times do I have to see you in that situation? No more, I swear. Please, Eva. She's not even the reason why I was there. Jack tried to explain. You have no idea how much effect you have in me. How excited I am every time I will get to see you. This whoever I am now. This wasn't me. You changed me for the better, Jack confessed. Now I wake up every day with a smile on my face because I know I have you. A friend of mine once asked me if I don't have plans to settle with one woman. I said it would only happen if I ever met a woman who can make me say, I want to get married. What happened next was something that Eva never expected. Jack bent down on one knee and took out a small box out of his pocket. I had this for a few days, contemplating how I would propose. Jack continued. It was supposed to be earlier in front of your office where you said yes to me. But then Marie happened. It didn't as planned, but Eva Vergara, I am hoping beyond hope that you will allow me to be the man who would take of you as we grow old. Please marry me. Eva's tears of heartache were replaced with tears of joy. Every negative feeling she had earlier suddenly disappeared. All of it was replaced by inexplicable happiness. She bent down to level her face with Jack. Yes, I will marry you.